What is going on, guys? Welcome back to ETS2. We are continuing where we left off somewhere in the last one. I hope everybody's well. I am not, unfortunately. I've actually got a bad irritated eye at the moment. So, yeah, it's been one of those days, one of those weeks, or beginning of those weeks, where, to be honest with you, it's completely destroyed all the plans I had at the beginning of the week. So, anyway, we're back now anyway. Obviously, I didn't really mention it over in my other Let's Play, because it wasn't really bothering me back then. It is now, though, so you might hear me whinge about it. I'll talk about it a little bit more as we go on. But anyway, let's figure out what we're going to go do today. We're in here in Exeter. Let's figure out where we can go here. I haven't actually had a look at these in between videos or anything, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get. I'm looking for something what doesn't take me too far south. I don't really want to go south. I want to go north. And it looks like the only one which I will probably take is probably this one. Just because this one will take me into... it'll take me just north of France. So, and then heading up maybe north that way. That might be a good one. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll take this one anyway. I think we need to sleep in between it. It needs to be Sunday, Saturday currently, so I think we might be okay. We do need to sleep though in the middle, so or at the beginning here, I think. Anyway, let's jump into it, and let's get going, shall we? Looks like we're driving out the door and to the left. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I've got a very, very irritated eye at the moment, so it ended up happening beginning of the week. I don't know what I've done. Over the weekend, I heard it somehow. I don't know if I've itched it or something during my sleep, and it's irritated to where it's now. It's not good. Let's put it that way. To where I actually woke up this morning thinking that I was going to go to work as normal, and yeah, I couldn't open up my left eye at all. It was that bad. It got progressively worse as the weekend went on. Like yesterday when I recorded the Last of Us and stuff like that, it was starting to get sore when I blinked. But now it's yeah, it's a lot worse than it was. Put it that way. Hopefully, it sticks out for my Let's Play here. I think it will. I've been into Europe for a while, so this will be a nice Europe trip. All right, let's get out of here, shall we? I did say I wanted to go back into Europe. I think we've done a lot in the UK recently, so let's head out of the UK. We've done Ireland a lot. We've done Scotland a bit. Lorry's coming out of there. That's good. All right, yeah. So we need to find. Turn on the left-hand indicator. Yeah, we need to find somewhere to pull in and rest here at some point, which we'll do hopefully soon. But yeah, my just to talk about my eye a little bit, just so you guys are aware, it is still really, really sore. It hurts when I blink. To be honest with you, like right now, I can keep my eye open, but I've got to blink a lot. Just to keep like things moving. So if I don't, it dries out like really, really quickly. And yeah, it gets more and more painful as the more it dries out. So I've just before I started recording, I put some eye drops in just to hopefully keep me going for a little bit. Which, to be honest with you, it's working, but still incredibly sore. To be honest with you, I've been trying to, like, because I've spent, like, a lot of time today just, like, sort of, like, running around, getting some help as I needed it. That type of stuff. Like, I couldn't drive today at all. So this is my first bit of driving I've actually done all day. Just because, like, I couldn't see anything on my left eye, and I felt impaired to where, like, because obviously I couldn't keep, like, my left eye open. And when I could have it open, I couldn't really see very well. Like, everything was, like, blurry. Just because of the pressure and everything on my eye. So, yeah. It was, not fun. I've been in the wars recently. I'm not gonna lie about that. I've been unwell. I've now had an eye thing. I'm not really having a good beginning of this year. To be honest with you, it's the end of Feb now. This week. The last week of Feb, I've completely ruined all the plans I had today. Which, to be fair, I did have a few. Mostly there were plans for, like work plans and stuff like that. I've got plans for tomorrow. I'm hoping that I'm good enough tomorrow to do what I need to do. I really hope so. Because I cannot... I can't go on like this. To be honest with you guys. Don't know what U does on my keyboard. Oh, it actually lowers my wheels. Loads back up then. Oh, was I supposed to come off there? I think so. Let me just have a quick look. I think I was supposed to come off there and I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying more attention to me bloody wheels. Oh, that would have been a nice little trip there as well, actually. Not been down that road. Oh well. This is what it is. We're taking a diversion. Oops. That was not the one I was looking for. Trying to figure out which button it was to turn off the camera again. There you go. There's that one. I know I'll find it eventually. Anyway, let's take cruise control for a bit. But yeah, one thing I hate is like, I don't really like people touching my eyes, and I'll tell you something, like, when you have problems with your eyes, it's like one of, like, the worst things that can happen, because, like, I do, like, a lot of things where it requires you know, eyesight. There's a few things I can do where I don't need it, but you know, 90% of the time I'm actually using my eyes for seeing things and doing things, or being able to do things and stuff like that. And I always say, I know I've probably mentioned it before, but there's a few things you need to look after in life. One of them being your eyes. Your eyes, sort of your ears, like your teeth and your mouth and stuff. Your throat, obviously, your voice. Voice is a little bit, like, down the bottom of the list for me, but, like, there's certain things in your life you need to look after. One of them being your teeth, the other being your eyes, your ears. And usually, like, your back and feet are usually, like, good ones. Like, usually the back then rolls into, like, things like sleep. You gotta have good sleep. I'm that type of person who invests in, like, good shoes, good insoles and stuff like that. I like to protect your feet. Like getting around and doing things with your feet is a huge thing. You need to actually be able to do things. But yeah, your sleep is one thing you need to protect, man. Like, honestly. Right, yeah, I know we're getting tired. I'm actually getting tired in real life. It's been a long day. Even though I've done next to nothing all day. It's been a long day. I literally woke up this morning, like, thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to go to work, have a normal Monday. No. Every plan has gone through the window. And I've been trying to sit down and do this for most of the day, but I've been trying to sort myself out. If I go and see like an optician and stuff like that to go help out with my eyes and stuff. Well, my eye, I should really say. It took me about like 4 people I had to ring to try and get 1 appointment. Anyway, we're getting in here. Let's go pack up and let's go sleep. Do we need fuel? No. Alright. Shut down for the night. Go ahead and sleep. From now on out, it's a nighttime drive. But yeah. Took me 4 attempts to get one person to say, oh yeah, we'll have a look at your dodgy eye and sort you out. I'd end up getting my dad to drive me around for the day. Which wasn't good because my dad still works and stuff like that. He's not retired or anything. He still has a full on job, and I just had to go. Can you do me a favor? Drive me around for a day, please. To be fair, it was mostly him driving, me entertaining him, even though I was in massive pain. Which is not good. Yeah, it's honestly, it's nice to actually play this game because it actually gives me a chance just to like sit down, chill, get back to driving again. Just to be honest with you, this gives me like a good indication. Can I drive? At least for like, you know, an hour or so. Like if I can drive for an hour, it means I can drive to and from work. But yeah, I'm having to like every about nearly hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm having to like you know, give my eye a bit of a clean up and stuff. It's a bit gross. I know some of this will be grossing some of you guys out, but yeah, this is what happens in my life. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to something else. Just so you guys know, I've been mentioning now for a while about getting a wheel for this game. I have ordered one again, the one I wanted to get. Actually, coming off here. This time it's actually ordered through Amazon itself. I've been looking for ages to find one for like a decent price, and to be honest with you, it's not been easy. Like you buy through Amazon, and well, I bought the last one through Amazon because it was for a decent price. It was for like the price what they advertise it for and stuff like that. But honestly, I've ordered it again, and hopefully this time it comes. I'm really hoping it comes this time. But it's like, to be honest with you, it's predicted to come in like March. I think it's like a week after my birthday. I think it's planned to come. So it's sort of like I've bought it as like an early birthday present, but then it's going to arrive as a late birthday present. That's fine though. I don't mind it. There's only a few times a year where I actually buy some things for myself. One of them being Christmas, the other one being my birthday. I think actually an ETS video will come out on my birthday, so we'll speak about that a little bit closer to the time. I've got, when the next ETS video comes out, it's a week that day. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys wondered, I'm not gonna tell you what age I am though. That's a secret. But no, if you guys have been watching for a while, you'll probably end up knowing how old I am. I mentioned it more than a few times. If you guys wondering, we'll talk about it a little bit closer to my birthday. But if you guys don't really give the monkeys, that's fine too. To be honest with you, to me, I don't really do much. Like, usually it's just like saying hello to friends and family. They bring drinks or whatever, and we have a drink, and then that's about it. Done. Birthday finished. I'm actually taking my first time ever. I'm taking my birthday off for my birthday. Usually I always work my birthday. I'm actually not this year. Decided to take the day off for once in a lifetime. I can't remember what day is my birthday. It's Thursday, so it'll be Friday next year. So I'm taking the Thursday, Friday off. So I'm taking my birthday and then the day after, just because I don't really want to. I want 4 days off, so I've got like 2 days off there and then the weekend. I'm also planning on going away, I think. We'll figure that out when we get to that. Right, speed camera coming up. Does that mean there's going to be a speed limit change? No. Haven't seen the camera yet either. There it is. Right there. But yeah, I hope everybody else is doing well. Hope everybody's having a good beginning of their week, other than my absolute abysmal beginning of my week, and stuff what's absolutely threw every plan out the window. We are planning getting ready for the spring stuff, so I've got the mods ready. Hopefully they don't update this game in between me downloading everything and actually like, you know, switching over from winter to spring. But once we hit spring, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head into sort of like mid-Europe, like places where it's not too cold, stuff like that. Start heading south, and then I think what we'll do is we'll probably head south, like towards like Spain and like hot parts of France and stuff like that going into the summer. Just because obviously it'll be a bit summery. We'll probably come back over here into Europe and stuff like that and be in the summer months. That'll be fun. Looking forward to it. But yeah, probably back into March, going into April, we'll definitely be in spring, and we'll get rid of the winter mods. One thing I do love though is like seeing like around the world, like on videos and stuff like that. What I like to watch, where I can see like certain people go, oh yeah, like, you know, we're celebrating like winter months and stuff like that. I like love it. I love seeing winter. I love seeing snow. I really wish I lived in a country where it snowed like some places in the world, like say Alaska for instance. I would love to, like Canada even. I've had so many thoughts about like moving to Canada and doing stuff over there, but it's just like Yeah, I could do that, but I'm leaving the UK behind. Like, the UK is my home. I don't know. It's like the other thing. I think everybody has like the same thing. Like, nobody really wants to leave the home, but sometimes you gotta do it. And we're coming off here and getting on the M25 around, goes around London. It's like one thing as well, like I know like where I live. like this country I live in, like I know a lot about it. And a lot of like Americans are like, they don't like the foods and stuff like that, and yeah, Americans have a lot of bad things to say about the UK, but it's like this guy on TikTok who I do watch, and he's just like, he's always on about like how the UK is actually like really, really good. Like, you know, the culture's amazing, and I love watching his videos. Makes me feel a little bit more happy about where I live. To be honest with you, the UK is actually quite a pretty place, to be honest with you. There's a lot what goes on in this country. But we'll be saying goodbye to it in the ETS videos as well for a little bit. As of today, this is our last little stretch here in ETS. I think I need to be over a lane. That I do. Yeah, like still got like loads of places to like visit and stuff like that. Like we've done probably like 90%. And then there's me with like all the DLC for this game, and yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really spend much time in the DLC. I'm thinking about getting like maybe just like heading over towards like Poland or something like that, and putting a garage there and buying some trucks and making them do some work over in mainland Europe. While we travel around Europe, to be honest with you, like upgrading our truck every now and again is nice, but it's expensive. Like, I think like right now we've got enough. I think we've got like the money what we had originally when we went and bought this current truck. We have that money again. We might have like I think £100,000 more than we did before, which is nice. Means we can do more things and hire more people, hire more trucks. Oh, not hire trucks, but buy trucks. Personally, I quite like this one. Personally, I quite like the last two we had. So we've had a Mercedes, which we started off with. Then I think we had a DAF. I think it was a DAF. And then we've got this MAN. A lot of people don't like certain trucks and stuff like that, but I don't know, I like to give everybody a go. I'm not really one of those people who are a bit like, oh, I will only drive this brand. I'll drive any brand, really. It's like cars, really. Like I do have my favorite brands of cars. I will drive anything, as long as it's like comfortable, fuel efficient, etc. Like to be honest with you, I more like German brands of cars. Like, I really like Mercedes. I really like Audi, which is what I currently own. But yeah, one of my friends keeps on trying to talk me into buying like a Mercedes. Another one's trying to talk me into buying a Tesla. He's like, "Oh, it's great, this, that, and the other." Like, even though like I don't know, about maybe it's about like 5 months ago, something like that. He was on the way to the gym, and he almost got T-boned by somebody who was getting chased by the police. But luckily, the Tesla actually broke for him and swerved, so the person missed. So that was lucky. I would have been down a friend if it wasn't for the Tesla. Plus, he was also expecting a kid as well by that point, we all knew. And yeah. But yeah, like, this guy was actually going like that fast to where it would have killed him if the Tesla didn't interact and stop that crash. It would have been pretty bad. Right, we are heading to the port. We're almost there. Holy moly, that was quick. Not gonna lie. Slow right down over these bumps just because they can literally wreck your truck. It did not feel like that in real life, I'm not gonna lie. This line doesn't seem like it's moving at all. Oh, we're through there. Straight over here to passport control. Don't know how we're like almost halfway through our drive and oh, didn't take off the handbrake. Can't wait to have my wheel and just be able to toggle that off so quickly. I don't know if this is the right way or not, but we're taking it. Nobody's told me otherwise. Looks like we're going over here again for another passport control check. And the first one was the UK, second one's France, maybe? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, 410,000 and a penny. Gotta keep on trucking. Gotta get used to driving on the right now as well. As we get to the other side, we're driving on the wrong side of the road. This one it is. Onto the train we get. We'll keep on driving down here until we find the little green man, which is all the way down here. I'm right behind Mr. DHL. Right, handbrake on, engine off. Let's go. All right, DHL man's off. Alright, we're in gear. Handbrake off. Oh, let's go. Oh. Bit of a bump there. Just an indicator. Don't really need to. I guess that's where you get back on. You go on back, I guess. So please drive on the right hand side of the road. Will do. I've actually seen a lot of left-hand drive vehicles over here in the UK recently. Don't really see a lot of them kicking about, but no, I've been seeing quite a few kicking around recently. I pretty much say every day, like when I'm on the road, I see at least one, and it's really, really weird. It's just like, oh, your left-hand vehicle as I drive back. It's like you see like a guy sitting on like the passenger seat, nobody's sitting in the driver's seat. It does get a little bit like, huh? Like, you know, I guess people from other countries where they drive on the other side of the road probably do the same. Does make you double take and this way, I think. The roads are a little bit unclear in this port. I've had the same issue before. I'm pretty sure sticking to the right means you get out anyway. I don't think it matters which one you get in. They both take you to the same place. We've been screened before we came over, so we shouldn't need to get screened again. Should mean we're technically in the country, we just need to drive wherever we need to drive to. I think 56 miles an hour down here. Not a clue where I am. There we go, I've discovered a new bit of road. And we need to be over one. Been a long time since we've been in Europe. Welcome back. Been a long time coming. Miss this place. Come on, get me up to 56 mile an hour. As fast as this thing can go anyway, so. I think some of the roads over here in Europe are actually like 50 for most part of it, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah. Yeah, my eye's starting to get a little bit tired. We've been going for about 40 minutes, which is alright. Just means that I can, well, it takes me about 40 minutes to drive to work in the morning, so I'm hoping that, you know, being able to concentrate and actually sit here and actually, you know, do things is actually a good thing. It means I might need to take a break in between this one and the next one and go sort my eye back out, which is not good. It just means I won't be doing any long distance driving over the next few days until my eye's better. You know when you want things just to like go back to normal, be normal again? How I feel right now. Like I really just want to be back to normal. I just want to feel normal. Just having this issue with your eye, honestly, it's driving me up the wall. Like, it's been going, well, it's been painful like this now for 2 days. Like you know when you've like, when you've been in pain for 2 days and you're just like, you know what, like this is like enough now. Like I don't really find it fun, but it's just like, you know, it's just like, oh, okay, I've got a bit of a sore eye. Hopefully it'll be back to normal in the morning. But then like, you know, it was sort of like a bit of Saturday, Monday. You're sort of going into Tuesday and you're just like, I just want to be normal. Go down here, just brake then. Oh, it looks like we're going over the border. I don't even know what country we're in, to be fair. I know we're in a country. Belgium. Welcome to Belgium, everybody. I feel like that car brake checked me twice. Yeah. I'm over this whole like eye thing. Like it's like something different like at the start and it's just like, oh okay, like, you know, like this is like it's gonna be a pain a little bit, you know, but like sort of like you like there's like a point where you just like, you know, you're over it now, like you just want to be back to normal. You just want to be better and stuff like that. Like, to be honest with you, like usually when I'm ill, like unwell, usually like it lasts like a couple of days and I'm just like, oh, okay, like, you know, like a couple of days I can deal with that type of thing, you know. But then like it comes to like a certain point of where, okay, I've been ill now for like 2 days. I'm over this. I want to be back to normal. I'm at that point now where I'm like, I'm over this. I want to be back to normal now. To be fair, it's mostly just like the annoyance for me. Like being unwell, like it's more of annoyance. Because like most of the time I'm just like, oh, well, I can deal with this for a little bit if I have to. Like this whole eye thing, like, it like cripples you. It really does. Like I couldn't imagine being somebody who's like going blind or being blind and stuff like that. But like some people will be like, you know, I would rather take having like a little like eye infection type of thing and being able to see constantly to where I can't type of thing. Like I understand that. It's just I am not that type of person. Okay, we need to get out. It's not this turn off, it's the next one, I do believe. Nope, I think I need to be off there. Actually, yes. It's twice this episode I've done that. Yeah, that's one thing about like Europe is I always find hard is figuring out where to pull off and stuff like that. I think now that's going to take me a little bit further afield. Have a look. Yeah, it's not really taking me too far. It would have been a bit of a shortcut, but that's fine. As long as I get off at this next one, I should be fine. But yeah, I think hopefully I'll be back to somewhat of a normal. You're running out of fuel. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna pull in and fill up as soon as I can. As soon as I see a fuel station, I'm gonna fill up. We are on red now. We're on reserve fuel. And as soon as I can, I think I'm going to go sort out my eye. As soon as I finish this episode, I'm going to sort out my eye a little bit. Then probably come back and sit down and record again. I'm going to record another episode of ETS. Like I'm to be honest with you, once I start, I can't stop. It's a very bad habit I have of when I sit down and record things. I always sit down, start recording, and then go, I can record another one of these. Ooh, I can record another one. Ooh, I can record another one. I did that over the weekend with The Last of Us. I think in like it was 2 sittings on one day. I did like 4 hours of The Last of Us. That was all on Saturday when my eye was a bit sore, but I could like push through it. But then Sunday rolled around and I was just like, I'm gonna have to sit down and do this. Like, to be honest with you, I enjoyed it. It's one of those things where it's a lot more of a pain, and I would rather not have issues. It's a nice way of putting it. Hopefully we'll find somewhere to fill up soon. I know in Europe it's a little bit more vast and they don't have many fuel stations. Wish I had a bigger fuel tank. Literally the next fuel station I'm seeing, I am dipping into it. Right, I need to know how many miles of fuel do I have? 40 mile of range. That is not a lot. That is not a lot at all. I think one thing I'm going to do today though is I'm going to do this in like 2 recon sessions instead of one. Like usually I record 2 of these guys back to back. Where I think what I'm going to do is... No, I'm in the right lane. I'm in the right lane. These lanes get so confusing. Especially when there's a lot of stuff going on. Come on, where's the fuel station, goddammit? I've got like 30 miles of range and then I'm completely out. I don't know how long I can go after I'm out. I really need fuel. I'm just gonna keep the speed up. Keep the speed going up. I see a pull-in stop up ahead, but I don't see fuel there though. How are we getting off here? We're going to be cutting this close to the next fuel stop. I'm not going to lie. This little diversion is definitely not helped. God, I'm down to like, what's that, 15 mile of fuel? Oh, this is dangerously low. This is not good. This is like, I'm gonna break down territory. We're almost there though. This is not good because this is going to burn a little bit more fuel going up than I would like. Oh, there you go. I'm down to 0 miles worth of fuel range, and I'm out of fuel. That's the first time I've ever run out of fuel. Like, look how close I am. To be honest with you, I don't even know what to do. Let's try F7. Emergency fueling. Emergency fueling will provide you with 50 liters of diesel, and it will cost and take 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. There you go. That's probably not good for the engine. So I've got 60 mile worth of diesel left. Okie dokie. Right, I'll keep that in mind. That's the first time I've ever had to use that service. Ever. Usually I've been quite good with fuel. But I've probably driven right past the fuel station and no, it hasn't clicked. But it is what it is. It cost an absolute crap ton of money. Call out fee and everything. That's what it normally costs for like a full tank of fuel. But I guess we'll figure that out when we head back out. Been a fun one, this one. Right, where do you want it? More or less right in front of us. Pretty easy. I can do that. Fairly straightforward. So what we'll do is we'll stick on our hazards. I think that's what you're supposed to do when you're maneuvering trucks into parking bays. Nope, all compensated there a little bit. There we go. Mission complete. Did it on time as well, so. Alright, let's go see if we can find actually let's not find freight. What I want to do is I want to find somewhere where we can go pull in and get fuel and get some sleep. There's to be a fuel place around here somewhere. I'm not seeing any though. I'm seeing a fuel station over here though. That might be a little bit too far out. Yeah, there's a fuel station back here. Look, that's where we should have filled up. But did we do? No, we didn't go that way, did we? We came in this way. Or did we? Where are we now? We came in that way, I think. I don't remember which way we came in now. We came in this way. So yeah, we drove right past that idiot. We need somewhere to stop and sleep. I've got plenty of fuel. I think what we'll do is we'll head down here to this this place down here. That should at least get us some sleep. We've got quite a bit of fuel left in us. We've got a chunk of fuel. It's not a lot, but it's enough for us to get by. It's like 85 mile, which is, to be honest with you, it's enough for me to get around with. It means I'm on red still, but hopefully we'll get a fairly easy job. Which leads us straight to the fuel pump. It's that or the beginning of the next episode we're going to have to go grab fuel, then grab a job. And hopefully head north, which is where I want to be. So we're tired though. We need to go get some shut-eye. Let's go do that. And I need to go sort my eye out because it's really, really dry and it's sore again. So usually a bit of warm water and some eye drops usually fixes the issue. Just taking a lot of eye drops at the minute. Okay, I think where we're pulling in is right to the right of us. There's a massive car park by the looks of it. Yeah, we know we're getting tired. We're literally pulling in at the car park like right now. So look at that. Lovely place to park right here. Wake up with a nice river view. We're parking right next to this guy. How's it going, buddy? I think we're slightly taller than him as well. Right, anyway, let's shut everything down. And I'm going to call this one here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit the like button. If not, there's always a dislike button right next to all that. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?